Hi, I'm Heather Horak, and what you're hearing is the sound of a small, stringed instrument called the charango. The charango has deep roots and traditions in South America, but my research is about the charango's presence and musical activity outside of its homelands. How has the charango dispersed beyond its original geographies? What kind of music is being played on it, and by whom in foreign contexts? What can this kind of investigation reveal about the interaction between music making and cultural environments? To examine these questions, I interviewed charango players living in various locations in Europe to ask them about their musical lives and senses of identity.
My grandfather emigrated from a small village in southern Italy.
Patricio Zeoli is a charango and guitar player living in Germany. He was born in Argentina but raised in Ireland, where he grew up with a strong sense of his Latino roots in music despite his Irish surroundings.
And I really got to know, for example, Irish music very well. But interestingly enough, my whole pull was towards South America.
This feeling pulled him back to South America to study music in his 20s, and it was there he discovered the charango. He returned to Europe to play in street bands like many others in those times. These days, he collaborates with medieval musicians, as well as with a jazz pianist in Hamburg. Zeoli is just one example of an artist who's brought the charango into new musical spaces because of the international reference points of his own story and identity. Each musician I met has a totally unique story that intersects with bigger global and historical forces: migration, politics, economics, and of course, the artistic tastes of these artists and their audiences. These stories of charango players living outside of traditional charango geographies provide a unique lens to observe and better understand the factors that shape and influence musical and cultural expression in our modern and globalized times.